building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven, it found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend. Inside your self-righteous symphony, I would rather let this go than to bring it up again.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Burly Fishing Podcast. We're live again. We made it. We made it through. We did it. We crossed the threshold. It's 2021. Does that mean good things? I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully. So far, not so great. But we're going to see what happens this year. And we want to talk to you guys about it. So what would be really cool today is maybe some feedback on these ideas. So our plan today is to talk to you about our plan for 2021. Here are some things that we want to do. Here's like maybe some dream trips. I don't know, but just a lot of ideas that we've been bouncing around. We want to hear from you guys. Do they sound like good ideas? Would you watch that? Because although it may be fun for us, if it's not fun for you, Fishing with T-Man just dropped us $4.99 in the super chat. Thanks, brother.
This is why we start full.
Fishing with T-Man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, starting this episode off on a very good note. Hit us up in chat, guys. If you've got questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, things you want us to talk about on the episode, and give us the feedback, like I was saying, on our 2021 ideas. If you don't have to do this, but if you do want to support us like Fishing with T-Men just did, you can hit us up with a super chat. It does help the show. We reinvest it right back into the show. It goes towards gear reviews, tackle reviews, and all the plethora of things that we buy and unbox on the channel. So we appreciate it if you do. So let's talk about 2021 things. What do you say? I got Paul here. By the way, hi, Paul. That's my guy.
Yeah, who are the other people involved in this?
And we got Chaz behind the scenes. That's Chad is his name. A lot of people don't know that, but we just call him Chaz. We've been doing that since episode 25.
We also need to be really clear about how Chaz is spelled, because I've seen a lot of people going CHA as an apple.
That's Chaz.
That's wrong.
Chaz.
That's somebody totally different.
Yeah,
that's somebody totally not affiliated with us at all.
CH _ OZ.
As the originator, that is because it's like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, but his name is actually Chad. So there it is. There you have it.
He makes the show go. I mean, in case you guys are wondering, he makes the show go. Because if it wasn't for Chaz, and we said this on our last episode of 2020, we would still be Skyping each other, and I would be uploading it via GarageBand and trying to figure things out.
Hashtag where's the audio?
We wouldn't be live. And we also lost audio on a few important ones. So let's just say we're not going back to those days. But anyway, so we're in 2021 now. So we want to talk to you about our dreams and aspirations for this year and see if you guys are digging it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this year. Are you looking forward to this year?
No, I really wish 2020 could have gone on forever. Can we go back?
Can we? Take me back, please.
So hey, Jeff, it's a new year.
Before we get into it, real quick, we got to drop the things. If you guys like the content, if you want to watch future episodes of the podcast and the show that we have, Burly Fishing, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe anywhere you guys find podcasts, and you can always follow us on Instagram, Facebook. It's at Burly Fishing, and you can follow Paul at Paul_J_Glass. I'm getting really good at citing
it's such a bumpy name, but golly, you're just killing it.
Never change it. Stick with it forever. You get like 400,000 followers. I want you to still be Paul_J_Glass forever and ever. And your brother's in chat. What's up, Andy? Give him a shout, man. It's your bro.
Yeah, we really need to. So the person who actually came up with this,
the things,
logo,
the stuff and the things,
responsible for that in a good way, is in chat.
It's kind of a big deal.
He's probably just rocking out right now. He's not listening. He's just supporting.
he like put the podcast on in the background. He's just playing guitar and like doodling other great $1 million logos. It's fantastic.
100% facts there.
He said, haha, just partying. Classic.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us, Andy. So he's by far the most popular person in the room. It's not even close. But let's see here. We like to make sure that just because it's a new year, the show's not totally brand new. So we are still going to do the fun stuff. Question of the day, Q with a D, as we've been renamed it, the Q with a D. My question is, and this was originated from another post that I saw, but how early in the morning is too early to meet to go fishing, or for you to go by yourself?
Okay. So for me to go by myself, I go way later when it's just me and not Paul, and Paul knows this. And I felt personally attacked by this question at first until you told me the origins of it. So now that I know the origins, I get it.
Because it wasn't you.
It wasn't just me. Yeah. So I just want to say I pretty much always show up on time, if not early, when Paul and I meet. I'm gonna put that out there. However, for me, early has got to be like showing up at the ramp at like 6, like hard stop 6. Before 6, I'm like, no, like I'll be there at 6. Paul's like, you want to show up at like 4:30? Like, be ready for everything, first light,
Okay, so I am, and
maybe
this is from like a hunting background. I'm like, yeah. I want to be there. I want to be on the water at first light. Like, I want to be on the water 15 or 20. I want to be like launching 15 or 20 minutes before first light. And that doesn't mean like, it's so beautiful out first light. That means like, now I can see 5 feet in front of my face. I want to already have like got my practice casts in. Yeah. I just like if you're fishing in the morning, that is going to be one of the best times. Yep. And 2, I'm OCD as you can be. And so, yeah, I want to be there like super, super early. Like I usually get there. If it's just me, I'm legit there 45 minutes before first light. I'm all unpacked and on the water, freezing my can off before like birds start singing.
Yeah, I would say from May to September, I'm down for that. But it's like
April, nah, bro.
Well, it's like when it's colder here, the water warms up a little bit after say 9 a.m. Yeah. So like sometimes a better bite in spring and fall is like 9 or even 10 a.m. till 2, and then it's just off before and after that. So I mean, when it's like that.
Here's the other thing. That's not lost time when you have kids.
Right.
So everything like that early, that's free. That's like free fishing time. So if you just decide not to take that, you're like, you just squandered a quarter of a day of fishing because you decided you just didn't want to get up early. So yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
It's tough. It's tough. And some people can't pick. But yeah, how early is too early? Jeff, 6, anything before 6 for me. The day before is just probably too early.
we've got a few in here saying like 8, 4 o'clock. I'm assuming AM. We've got no delay 69, 3 or 4 p.m. Fishing in the southeast. Fishing in the southeast says noon. He's a nooner going right to at midday. Yeah, we got some varying times in here.
I like that. So let me ask you this: how late does someone have to be before you're just like, screw it, I'm out of here, and you just go fishing?
Paul, I believe you know this answer. 10,
15 tops. Like you had your chance. Yeah. The window's closed. I'm out of here.
There's been times when like Paul, something will happen and like you're late or I'm late and the other person is on the water.
Deuces.
Like how many times has that happened? Multiple.
Probably 25% of the time that we go fishing. But that's also a little bit of you and me because like while we're fishing together, like after we record an intro, it's just like see ya, and like we're not.
It is like, the complete inverse of when we unbox things in this tiny office. we are literally one unit. Yeah, every time we fish, I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you go back and watch any fishing videos, there's a lot with me and Paul fishing. Even when we're bank fishing, this weekend we went and I just like marched a mile down the path. I was like, I'm gonna go find spots, and like the whole coastline of the river was ice. Like, so you would just get hung up trying to reel in. It was the worst. But yeah, I just walked away trying to find a spot, and 45 minutes later we rendezvoused. That'll happen. So I don't know if you guys take a buddy out in like a big person boat, then you're probably alongside each other the whole time. But in kayaks or bank fishing, we're just like, or wading the river, just miles apart.
So we do still do everything. So we did the Q with the D. I still want to do the weekly check-in. I'm going to kick us off with what I would consider to be a pretty big announcement. This podcast is going to be joining the Waypoint Network, the Waypoint Outdoor Collective. So that is part of Waypoint TV. We're going to be on their app. They're going to be doing features of us to try and help us promote the podcast. This is a huge deal for us. It does a couple of big things. One, which may make you sad as a listener, but it should make you happy. There are going to be ads now in the podcast.
But not here, but not live.
Not live. Yeah, that's the best part.
But you should also listen because it helps grow the channel.
Absolutely should still be downloading for us. It is a huge help for us. But if you're listening live, you won't hear them. But when you go to try and download the podcast from wherever you get your podcasts, there are going to be some ads. Now, yes, it's a little bit frustrating because maybe you have to fast forward, or maybe you have to listen to like a car insurance ad or some silly thing like that. But that also means that that's more success for the channel. It allows us to do more travel, allows us to get better equipment, allows us to do more things. And we are very, very excited about that. It does a couple of other things for us too. We get access to some tools, but what is good for you is that we get access to some other folks within the Waypoint network. So that means better guests, potentially way better traveling to go do some pretty neat fishing, things like that. And we're going to be able to connect with a lot of people who are a lot bigger than us in the industry, which means a better show for you. So we are very, very, very pumped about that. You're going to see that get launched on social media, hopefully tomorrow, but sometime at the latest, sometime early next week.
Gonna happen. And when it does, if there's, when we change the link to like our main page for that with the platform that we're using, I mean, we'll share that, but mostly it's just, you'll find the podcast wherever you find podcasts.
Nothing
like
from
iTunes,
your side,
Spotify,
nothing will change. If you're joining the lives, it's still going to be on YouTube. You'll still be able to watch the video. So we're not going to stop posting the video. That was a big thing for us. We know that's a little bit unique and something that we really want to continue to do. So wherever you get your podcast, but if you go to Waypoint TV to try and watch it, you can watch the video as well as the audio. You can download it wherever you're downloading it. Nothing is going to change. We changed platforms, but that's totally in the background. So the big thing is you are going to see some ads, and also you're going to see some new content from us this year. So that's a little bit of a kickoff, but that's a big change for the podcast and something that we are very excited about.
I think it's going to lead to a lot of collaborations and give us the ability to talk to some cool, smart people in the outdoors industry. So it's going to be good. It's going to still benefit us all in the long run. I get it. If ads are frustrating, worst case scenario, skip over the ad. Like
the 30-second, for those of you podcast people out there, which I'm a big consumer of podcasts, the 30-second fast forward button was just absolute genius, because most ads are in 30-second increments. So you're like, okay, do I push this button 1, 2, or 3 times to get right immediately where I need to be? I do it all the time.
Get back to the action. So, and just join us live. Like, it's fantastic, fun time here too, and you can talk to us and chat. Catching up on other things, I've got news that I'm going to share for Paul. Paul has joined the Monster Bass team as a brand ambassador. So your boy he's all grown up. Brings a little man tear to my eye. I'm so proud of him. So what does that mean for Paul? It means he gets more boxes. He's going to do some content on the MB channel. So if you guys want to see this guy unbox some things, he's going to do that. He'll do bait rigging videos, and he and I will collaborate on a lot more stuff there too. Plus, it also helps with furthering our access to like the broader group that is Monster Bass. There's a lot of awesome anglers, great YouTubers, people that we want to fish with, and I think you guys will enjoy seeing us fish with them. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we got that. We've got lots of new things that I'll just say, I'm not even going to drop any of them. There's a ton of new ice fishing gear. You can talk about the thing you built, and then we're going to build another thing here, later project. And, there was a bunch of baits that we got sent to us and stuff. So we're going to share some of them today.
That's like the most subtle way of saying it. Like 25 pounds of just lures arrived at the house.
It's like, this is full of plastics. And there's an awesome company we're going to mention in a second that just sent them on over.
Dude, I am jacked out. That was like, when like people on Instagram are like, oh, look, mail call. I got like a t-shirt and a beanie. I'm like, bro, mail call. Somebody brought me everything I need to fish for this year with.
I was like Scrooge McDuck diving into the money. I just dove into these plastics, and I got all these plastic cuts all over me. It was the worst.
I was gonna say, hopefully it was just plastics, because I feel like diving into like what is it, like a giant bat cave of treble hooks, probably not ideal. No, you're probably not going to slide through like Scrooge McDuck to some gold.
Oh, gosh, no, that sounds terrible. That's like from a Saw movie. Get out of here.
Dude, there was one of those things was a pit of needles.
Yep.
That was actually.
That is. We could rewrite Saw just for fishermen, and it's like only bad fishing situations. I digest. All right, so
anyways,
moving back.
We did get a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
and then
it's all in videos though. So like just upcoming video, I can tell you there's some really cool stuff you're gonna see, and just stay tuned.
So I built a rod rack. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but my dad was
it's gorgeous.
My dad was home at visiting me and my wife and family and all that, and we were like, I just had in my mind like I had a bunch of scrap wood, and I was like, I just need to build a rod rack. I wanted to get I was like winterizing my rig, and I wanted to get everything out of the cold. It's just something I'm like obsessive about. I don't even think it's a big deal. I just wanted to do it. So I wanted to have a place where I get all my rods indoors, and then the summer I just take the ones that I'm using, like the 6 or 8 that I typically use, and have those kind of rotating in and out of the boat as needed. So I couldn't take the one I had in the garage and move it to my basement, so I had to make a new one. And I was like, well, I have all the scrap wood, and I sort of had like a rough idea of what I wanted to do. And then like one afternoon, I was just like, Dad, we're doing this. And so I grabbed him. I like went and grabbed scrap wood. I threw it on my counter, and I had like a pencil and like the tools that I needed. We drew it all out. We built it in like 3 hours. Like from me walking and putting on my Crocs to me taking the final picture for Instagram to say like, oh, look what I did. It was like maybe 3 or 4 hours. And it honestly, for being leftover scrap wood scraps with a sticker on top, it looks pretty freaking cherry. Like it looks pretty sweet.
It's good.
I would go check that out, Paul_J_glass. I know you already forgot it. Go look it up because it's actually pretty rad. And we may be doing some high-end woodworking and improving Jeff's little lair that he's in right now.
There's going to be a huge project. I'll just say we'll have it by April. I wanted to do this live, so you're on the spot. For my birthday in April, you will be helping me build this.
I like that.
There you go. I think, dude, it's going to be good. So we're talking like a giant section right here that will hold the rods. It'll hold all the tackle. The fish tank will be like somewhere around there. Just clearing this out, because right now there's like one of those cube thingies here with like all my charging situations.
We are going to do. No, you know what? We need to make a place for hats. We need to have additional bait wall space. We need to have a place for filming. I am going to make sure that we get some electricity. We're going to wire the sucker up. We're going to have charging stations for USB, USC, USD. I don't even know. It's all going to be in there.
Did you say UFC?
Maybe. I don't know.
The Ultimate Fighting Championship?
Tell me it can't be octagon shaped. You can't.
I mean, it might be. It probably will be.
It's going to be freaking awesome. So we are definitely going to build that.
B. Dooley would like to say a follow-up from the video yesterday. Clinch knots, improved clinch knots specifically, do work. No, he said they work.
I know. I'm buckling up. So Jeff comes out here and he literally said, tell everyone.
Attack you.
Yeah, he literally goes, Instagram, attack. And like my Instagram was just like, meh. And I'm like, what's happening? And I go and I'm like, God dang it. I didn't think that was going to make it in the video. Obviously it did.
People were hitting you on Instagram?
I had at least 15 people come and be like, just like no preamble at all. People were just like,
trash.
Yeah, improved clinch is trash. No, garbage. Everyone said improved clinch is garbage. And I'm like, and I'll respond to people because I respond to everybody. And I just most people were like, if I wasn't challenging anybody because I knew that would happen. I responded and I was like, most people were really good about it. They said improved clinches are trash. And I was like, can we use clinch knots still? And most people were like, haha, Jeff told me to say this, and then they were just like done. But
oh yes,
it was
got him.
Yeah, the IG army. Yes, they got me. It was funny. It was good.
We talked about this when we were fishing the other day. What did we say? If you think the clinch knot is trash,
you're also not a fan of treble hooks.
No, it was like the history of it is it's worked for a long time. So your grandpa has probably used it. So
that's right. You hate your grandpa. Your grandpa's garbage. You think your grandfather's garbage. Yeah,
tell your grandpa. Tell your dad.
It was like your grandfather who fought in World War II, who brought you out of the Great Depression. He's trash. He's trash.
Fought for this country, and he can't tie an improved clinch knot now because of you. Because it's elitism. It's elitism.
That's honestly the thing that I think bugs me the most. This is a tangent. The whole improved clinch knot is garbage thing. Like, are we so crappy people that we've now become like tribal about what knots we use. Like, bro, I mean, come on, bro. Like, use Palomar, let's fight. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, just tie the knot that lets you hold on to the lure and like let's just move on.
You leave Palomar out of this.
And we're back.
You leave them alone.
Yeah, that's probably the one that like no one would question. Everybody like, bro, that's the only knot you can't touch. That knot's untouchable. All the other knots are up for question. That one is untouchable.
Everybody says in chat that you're an old man. You're an old soul. So that's why it's okay for you to use. It's like watching your grandpa tie the improved clinch. And
everybody knows this is the face I make when I tie my knots.
Gramps is trying a clinch knot again. All right.
God dang it. Stop improving a knot that's already improved. Stop.
You can't improve it any further.
So what do we got? Is that it? Are we good? No.
Was this episode about the clinch knot, or are we going back to the episode?
All right. We're going back to the episode. We're moving on from the tangent. I actually just wanted to say everyone on social media is kind of doing their 2021 like 2020 wrap up, and it's kind of hard not to when you do what we do. It's a little bit cliche and kind of boring, and like I almost didn't want to do the episode, but then I'm like, no, I really want to do this because I want to hear what people who are listening to the show want to hear more about. We talked about that with YouTube as well, so we're going to do the same thing, and it's like I want to hear that piece of it, but I was also, you know, part of what we were doing with Waypoint, I ended up for whatever reason having to go back and listen to a lot of the old episodes. And I was like listening to myself talk, which I do not like doing. I hate it. And I was just like, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm feeling very humble that anyone listens to these episodes because this is very difficult to listen to. Like listening to episode 1 was painful. And like, I know what happened in the background. It's like, I know like the equipment that we changed. I know, you know, the show notes and bringing Chaz in and all the stuff that happened. Even listened to episode from like 6 weeks ago. I'm like, that was like 100 years ago. And so I was feeling very grateful. And I was also we treat this like a business. And I was very excited to see like, and just thinking about what we are planning on doing for this next year. And then all the things that are going to happen that we don't even know about. And I'm like, I'm like jacked up for 2021, regardless of all the things that happen outside of what we do. I'm pumped for this year. So it also led me to really want to just say thank you because I was feeling incredibly grateful. So everyone who is on this live chat, anyone who's gone into Super Chat, who bought a t-shirt, or who bought a hat, who left a comment, who downloaded an episode, who told their mom to subscribe, like, honestly, thank you so much. Like, there is no way that I can say thank you enough. I would probably still be here talking to myself, but I get to talk to you guys because you're here. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, I've posted it a few times, the obligatory end of the year, but in all seriousness, you guys are fantastic. Wouldn't have thought in a million years that, and I spelled Chaz for you guys in chat, just so you know, CH_OZ. Wouldn't have thought in a million years that I'd be spending all of 2020 and potentially all of my future talking about fishing. It's been fantastic. So you guys are awesome. Ooh.
Okay.
Right.
So
here's the other part of the thank you is if you guys read the title and you're now, I don't know, 20 minutes into this, that's why we did this. We bury the lead. We're doing a giveaway. The giveaway has not occurred yet. It's going to be happening on this chat. All you got to do to enter is chat. Talk to us. It's the easiest thing you've ever done. And we're going to pick one winner. And today's winner is going to get the baits from, not all of them, some of them, the baits from this company that sent us the baits. So we got Rabid Baits hooking us up. I'll let you pick the colors. I'll tell you all the colors that are in it. Except for one, because Paul has.
I will literally drive to your address and I will grab them back.
So we're gonna get you a full pack of foxtails. There's 6 in there. If you guys haven't seen these are the like Ned rig. You can drop shot them too, really well. It's short stick bait with a real fur embedded in that. We'll get you a pack of shaker worms. There's 6 in there. So one of my favorite shaky plastics to use. Fur at the tip of that one too. They're all fur, by the way. These ones, I mentioned this in the video that you guys haven't seen yet. These are my cheerleaders. These are the craws. They got their little pom-poms up there, and they're some of my favorite craws. I got 2 two go-to craws. Like if I'm in a tough, rough situation, Z-Man craws. The Rabid, if I want to just let the bait do all the work for me. And that's the thing. These are amazing finesse plastics that I think you guys are going to love. And this last one is one of my faves as well as Paul's. So this right here is the Darter. This is one of the most amazing drop shot baits I've ever used. It's fantastic. It gets bites when other things don't. So
that's the color too. So if you wanted to know which one to pick, the Ghost. That's the white. There. That is the dirty. Yeah, I just remember scrolling through the website and I was like, after we had Rabbit on the podcast, I'm like, the boys didn't tell me about Ghost on everything. That is so dirty. I love it.
So we got a ton of different colors. Like I said, they sent me that giant box I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. So ton of colors in there. Lots of amazing plastics. You guys are going to like them. You're getting 4 full packs. I'll ship them to you and pay shipping. We just want to start the year out with a little thank you and a quick little giveaway on the live because we haven't done any giveaways on the live. So we figured this would be fun. And there will be a follow-up giveaway with another winner, but it's not going to be on this live.
The live one, the Rabbit Baits one, that is just for you guys. That is only for someone who's on the live who is here because they want to be here. So that one is for you.
Yeah, and we're going to give it some time here. So towards the end of the episode, we're going to draw that winner. But just want to let you guys know about another upcoming giveaway that we're going to drop on YouTube. And it's going to be one of these. And I don't know who did it. Somebody mentioned this, was like, you should give away a BurlyFishing Yeti, like today. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, all right. So I posted my plethora of Yetis. I think it was on that Instagram post. So I could probably pull it up and find out who it was. But great idea. Yes, we will. So we'll get you guys a custom Yeti designed by Andy Glass. Oh my gosh, paid for by Fishing with T-Man, who just dropped us $9.99 in the super chat.
Oh boy!
Oh, thank you, sir.
Cheers,
we appreciate you, Fishing with T-Man, the man. That's fantastic, brother. Thank you so much. So yeah, we'll do a giveaway. It's going to be on YouTube. It'll be same as our other giveaways. Comment on the video. You got to wait for it. It'll be in the title. Paul and I will both be in this video, so you can just wait for the thumbnail/title. You'll know. And we'll give away that Yeti on that one. So we'll show it off in the video. You drop a comment on that video and like it and be a subscriber, and you are entered to win.
Jeff, how many people have one of these custom Yetis?
Great question. I actually bought some for my family. So
not including them.
Not including my family, 2. There are 2. Well, there's only 2 of these.
There are only 2 of these suckers, but like how many like custom logo items are even out there? There's literally like a handful. You're gonna be one of a handful of folks on planet Earth with one of those. Think about that.
It's true. It's true. And all you gotta do is comment on a video and then tag us on Instagram.
I love it. So here we go.
Chaz doesn't have one either. Chaz is their 30-ounce Rambler.
So
we don't treat them right.
That's true. We've been dogging them, man. All right,
give him my reel. I sent him the Serrano.
Yeah, hold that up for the folks at home.
I don't. Yeah, Chaz has it. Chaz is behind the curtain. He's showing it right now. You guys can't see it because there's a curtain in the way.
But it looks rad.
All right, let's talk about stuff. We got more.
I also want to say though, I had this as an earlier thank you, but there's someone who did not get thanked who has nothing to do with the podcast whatsoever. If you drive a semi truck, if you do deliveries for like Amazon or whoever, if you are a postal service worker, honestly, thank you. I watched you guys work yourselves to death. The weather has been absolute trash, absolute garbage for like 5 days, and now everyone else is like, yeah, 2021. All those people are dealing with returns.
Yeah.
For like the next 2 months. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them wear freaking jumpsuits and boots, and they sit in the cab of a vehicle. Thank you. And if you're listening to this while driving, double thank you.
Also, like and subscribe. Thanks.
Tell your other buddies.
I would subscribe to your postal channel if you had one. The fact that I'm able to do unboxings at all this year with like the insane increase of package deliveries that occurred, it was like, it was a crazy number. It was like 5x the number of packages they were delivering over Christmas. So appreciate you. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes stuff gets lost. I try not to freak out about it as long as it's not the company's fault or, the postal system's fault.
My neighbor was over here being like, I didn't get some of my mail from a week ago. And I legit was like,
Oh,
I was ready to throw hands with this lady. I was like, we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you up. Like, what are you? Do you have any idea what these people are dealing with? And you're worried about like, are you serious? Like, your entitlement is
Paul
showing.
beats up an old lady over the U.S. postal
She's not
system.
an old lady. She's my age and I had to knock her out. It was
Called her old.
No, I called her at 8. No, I called her a
No,
lady.
You called her an old lady. Chat,
dead.
prove me wrong. She's dead. She's gone. Oh my gosh. I mean,
Yeah,
I still don't have my reel from Fishing Care Package.
It's not their fault.
It's Fishing Care Package's fault. But also, I got a call from Austin Kayak today about that universal mounting plate that you have your anchor wizard on.
Yeah.
No, it's getting delivered now next week. I finally got this was 3.
That's like getting the call.
Dude, 3.5, maybe 4 months ago, I ordered this H-rail attachment for my Hobie Pro Angler, which is going to allow me to mount my anchor to it, the Anchor Wizard. There will be kayak upgrades, not on the list, but 2021 goals, probably still there's still room. There's still things we can do.
Oh, yeah.
LED lights, all sorts of stuff. But I'm going to upgrade my anchor and fix that. It's finally coming. So that'll be a quick winter project for me.
Roosh.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, one last thing though.
Go on.
Thank you for 12,000 subscribers.
Oh,
we hit that this week and it just like went by and now it's past. We're like 12,001 and I didn't post about it and I feel bad. So I want to talk about it here. You guys are awesome. We're all part of this. I love you guys.
Just so people know, like I talked about how we kind of treat this like a business. Like every time it's not like a little milestone like that, a milestone like that goes by.
It's little.
There's like a little text explosion though, and it like between us because it's like it actually is a huge deal. Again, thank you. All right,
you guys are awesome. Let's get to it.
Show meat.
The meat.
The 2021 goals, if you will. I'm going to kick us off. This one has been on my list ever since like
while.
Probably episode 12 of this podcast, somewhere in that neighborhood. Kayak fishing, bass fishing tournaments. We got to do at least one, and I don't care how we do, but we're going to do at least one. It could be online. I'm totally okay with that. A lot of the ones around here are, and that's like a new thing. I want to do one, and I want to film it, and I want to like vlog the whole thing. I really want to do that. That seems like it has to happen.
I mean, I love the idea. I'm in for it. I can't wait to get my butt kicked in a tournament. It's going to be fantastic.
I want to. I don't care. I really do. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. And then we'll probably have to go back and we'll have to get Mike to tell us, like, what's a good beginner tournament? Is there a kiddie pool tournament that I can join?
Where do the 5-year-olds fish and can I enter that tournament? It's like the Grinch when he's in the sack race and he just knocks the kids over. He's like, no child can beat me. I'll just be like holding up a 3-pounder, just like, woo, just flipping their boats. Get out of here.
Everyone else is like in a Sun Dolphin 10-footer.
Yeah.
Going
down.
A barge.
No, man. Clickbait. I'll be on a unicorn floaty. Oversized unicorn floaty.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. I'll never
Moving on. Go ahead.
Oh, are you doing all yours? Because I'm
going to do the next one.
47.
I'm going to do the next one. So the next one for me is really big. It is unfortunately it's been COVID related why we haven't done it, but hitting Lake St. Clair. So for those who are not in like the know, Lake St. Clair is like a drain basin lake between Canada and the U.S. Water comes in from Canada, goes out through Detroit, and it is an unbelievable fishery. It's relatively shallow, 14, 16 feet. It's just about as deep as it gets, and it is just a monster, smallie, obviously largemouth, but like pike, walleye, muskie, big time. It's just a phenomenal, like perch and bluegill, and for icing, fishing is just crazy. It's just a phenomenal fishery. There are bass tournaments there constantly. I have my wife's family has a place there. I've been going there for nigh on 10 or 12 years now. And it's just like we're on the water, and it would have been so easy and fun to fish, and we just haven't been able to go because the border's closed. 2021 will be the year. We're gonna just knock the socks off of that lake. Yeah,
it's funny because you've been talking it up to me for like 3.5, maybe 8 years. It feels like forever that you guys have had that, and you're just like, oh, it's amazing, it's so good for fishing, blah blah blah. And they're like, yeah, you got to come up sometime. Yeah,
we're gonna do like late night catfishing. We are going to do early morning bassing. We're going to do midday walleye trolling. It is going to be out of control. I want to go up into the Thames River and hit all the docks and literally just weightless wacky rig for like 6 hours and just nonstop action. It's going to be dumb.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait. It's definitely something I've been always like, man, I see your pictures and like you're a legend muskie forever and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, I really need to go to this place. But it's Paul's family's place. You guys know, you're not going to be like, hey, Paul,
here's why it's tough.
Can you bring me to your cabin, please?
Here's why it's tough. Not only that piece of it, but like, it's obviously an awesome place to be. And so it's a shack. I mean, it's like like you'd call it a cabin maybe, or a cottage. Like it's not big and it's not like super like fancy. It is.
I sleep outside.
Like maybe it's maybe 1,000 square feet, right? Total. And
time out. Gary Nordby. Thank you, sir. We got a $9.99 super chat.
That's a
double, triple. You guys are fantastic. Love you, brother. Thank you. That's awesome. For some ice fishing snacks, he says.
Dude.
Yeah, all the meat sticks.
I mean,
$9.99. We can get some blackberry brandy.
My wife just texted me. Don't call my cottage a shack. That's what my wife just texted me. It's not a shack, babe.
If she's in chat, tell her to enter the giveaway.
Yeah, Haley, I want to win some rapid baits. But no, it is not very big. There's not a lot of bedrooms. The whole place is basically bedrooms and kitchen and one table. And when the whole family's there, I sleep outside. I mean, I'm relegated to the out of doors. And like when it's like the 4th of July, dude, you're not you're in
the hammock. Like you'll never be mad.
Jess Budd is taking up valuable real estate that other people should be taking. So yeah, it gets a little tricky, but we're absolutely gonna do it. It's going down.
I mean, I'll sleep on the break wall. Like I don't care. Whatever I gotta do. I will squat in a nearby house that is not currently being occupied. What's Canada law on squatting? I don't know. It's probably like
it's illegal. You'll get shot on site.
Could you please leave, A?
Hey, bro, you need a beer for your walk?
This is my house. I'd like you to leave now.
But here's a Molson. So my next one is, and this is a goal. So my goals are a little bit specific. Like last year, one of my big ones was get my first turkey. That was achieved, right? That was a big one, but kind of specific goal. This one, pike through the ice. Like I want to get it on film. I want to get the ridiculousness of it on camera, and I want to show what it's like to rip a demon out of a 6-inch hole.
Yes. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Catching up on chat here real quick. So yeah, the hat, Trent 4, it's on monsterbass.com. So Chaz is going to post the link. Sorry, CH_OZ is going to post the link real quick. And there it is. It's in chat. So if you guys want this is the new hat. It's got a much bigger
That's the
logo.
Black one.
Yeah, it's black with a gray mesh, and it's $24 on Monster Bass. Go check it out. Also helps support the show because Monster Bass has been so amazing to us, such a great partner for us to work with. They let us host all our apparel on their site, and they actually give us the proceeds from that. So fantastic. Just another quick shout out to them. That's why they're awesome. And I think Rick, if you guys follow Rick on Instagram, he's shopping warehouse spaces. I wonder what he's up to.
Yes, right now.
I don't know. He's so sneaky.
He's like, all right, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm looking for warehouses in Alabama. Here's my address.
Why would I be looking for this warehouse in Montgomery, Alabama?
Dude, you guys have to go watch. That's hilarious.
No idea. So all right. So we got some big lake to hit here, and yeah, I want to get this pike through the ice really, really bad. You've had one on, or a couple on tip ups, right? And
I've done it, but it's like
you got them on a reel?
Oh yeah, I just want to catch it on camera. Like people don't. People like every time I see like an ice fishing video, they're like already holding the fish, and you're like, oh, you caught a fish. Like good job. Yeah. Everyone on here catches fish, dude. You need to see somebody dead sprint.
Yep.
Full slide, like you're coming in home, like full slide.
Yep.
Grab the nylon line and like full stand up set.
Yep.
And then if not that, I want to see somebody who's like jigging, because this is what happens to me. I'll be jigging for either walleye or like gigantic panfish, and all of a sudden your bait gets annihilated by a pike and you don't get bit off. And all of a sudden you've got a like 18-inch rod and the thing is literally right angled, and I know immediately when it's a pike on the ice because they swirl. Yep. And so you're trying to not have your line get sawed off, and you know it's a pike, and then all of a sudden, right when its face comes out, you like kung fu grip the throat and rip it out. It is there's a lot going on, and it doesn't get enough play. It doesn't get enough play. I want that.
Yeah. I need that. I need that really bad this year. It would be fantastic. Getting on a nice pond, like we're thinking about going to find a pond soon, and getting some bass through the ice is always really fun too, especially when you catch them on just like a number 12 jig.
Yeah, like a half your pinky nails. Reeling in a freaking multi-pound bass. Let's go. Oh,
fantastic. Okay, so here's like the bigger plans, right? So that's all like Michigan-based stuff. So I do want to travel, and again, kind of like going back to our good buddies at Monster Bass, they want to help this happen, which is fantastic. So I'm working with Monster Bass. I work with them a lot on their YouTube channel, which means I work with all of their influencers and YouTube guys. So we've got connections with them. I definitely want to collaborate, go out, film, fish maybe, like film and fish, just hang out and have a good time. Of course we're going to fish. And specifically get outside of our normal waters and species that we fish to fish their home species. So we're talking like all sorts of stuff, from getting out on the salt, like doing some saltwater fishing would be fantastic. I would love to, still haven't done this, fish for redfish. We've got paddlefish out by our boy Chaz is one of the goals, because we can hang out with him and Oklahoma's worst angler and have a good time. Alligator.
What did he do with, was it Rudd? I can't remember who it was that he was fishing with. Was it Lone Star?
Lone Star, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys
chasing an armadillo.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He's got that Southern boy vibe.
See, here's the thing that really bugs the crap out of me about that video. I love that it happened, but it kind of felt like,
he didn't commit.
Yeah, you know how when you're like, I have a dog. When my dog doesn't have the killer instinct, and so when she is like, you know what, I'm gonna go chase that squirrel, I'm like, what would she do if she would accidentally get it? She wouldn't know what to do.
Like, you don't want to catch it.
She's not like, I want it. She's like, I think I want it, but it's okay if I don't get it. I wanted to see like full on absolute double leg takedown of the armadillo, and someone should get mauled. Like, just
saying. Just commit. Just go all in.
I want to be there for that.
Yeah, I need to see it. So yeah, you can check them out. That's Fishing Lone Star. Yeah, Fishing Lone Star is a channel, and then Oklahoma's Worst Anglers channel. You can see it on either of theirs. But yeah, so we collaborate maybe with some of those guys. We got our boy Rudd. I would love to collaborate with Alex Rudd. And we got Ben Nowak like up here, so go hang out with Benny. There's going to be a lot of that stuff. Traveling would be nice. And then, alligator gar, also something I throw on there. But I do also want to take my dad on a Canada trip, because he used to, I actually have a picture, it's hanging on my wall right now. So he used to go fish these like fly-in spots in Canada and just get massive pike, just massive monstrous pike. Something I definitely want to do. I do know some people up in Canada, so there's opportunities there, even near like Lake of the Woods. So there's some stuff we could do. But maybe we find the fly-in, right? We do the full commit, full send.
You have to paint your face every morning, or else everyone knows you're fake. Like, that's where I want to be.
Yeah, we got to go up there. We got to make this thing happen. And like I said, my dad hasn't been there in, I don't know, 25, 30 years. So that would be something huge and just a ton of fun. So yeah,
your
just
dad also
traveling.
Has a Sharps rifle, and he needs to bring that, and we're going to shoot a moose with it.
This could happen too.
Chad is literally like, no.
These are bad things you're saying. Stop.
Yeah, we're doing that too.
Anyways, don't tell Chaz we're doing it.
Jeff, how long has that been on the dream list for both of us?
The Canada trip?
Probably 4 or 5 years.
Well, yeah, forever.
Yeah.
Like all right, so I said 30 years. Yeah, well, no, about 30 years. But my dad used to tell me about it and be like, why I want to go on this. Why can't you take me? He's like, we don't go anymore. I was like, sweet.
The dumb reason. We should
He's
just
like,
go more.
He's like 32 going on 33 years. We don't go anymore. It's your fault.
Thanks for nothing.
This thing happened in April 33 years ago.
Good question.
You ruined everything. What's the
Jeff,
question?
How long does it take you to edit a video?
Ooh, great question.
Say it depends on the video.
Between not enough time because they're not that good and too long because they shouldn't take that long. It depends on the video, but like if it's a fishing trip where you're taking worst case scenario 3 days of footage on 2 cameras and best case scenario like an 8-hour trip with 1 camera, it can take anywhere from 2 hours to the full camping trip edit probably took me 5 or 6. And that's just literally hunting for good footage. You're just like fish catch funny thing, eating food, and then
hard
upload. And you got to edit out all the times that Paul keeps his camera on for unnecessary reasons and does
one time I was using the restroom and forgot to turn off my camera.
So I recently edited some of your footage. You had the camera on while inside of a waterproof bag for like 30 minutes. You had you have it where you're putting the battery in and it's just upside down, and then you film upside down for 2 hours. That's happened.
That's my least favorite thing because like there's no fix for that.
Yeah, no. All footage ruined.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. So yeah, lots of cool trip ideas coming up. We've got that going on. Don't ever let Paul have a camera. It's what we learned. Welcome to the Monster Bass brand ambassador team. You will now be making videos.
Please make us videos, not upside down. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna whatever you send me for the channel, I'm just uploading it, just straight. It's done. Perfect.
I looked at nothing.
Don't even care.
Oh god.
All right, so yeah, teaming up with YouTubers, by the way, I do want to throw this out. If you guys have collaboration suggestions, no matter how big, because
Lojo's been said 1,000 times.
Has he?
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
You guys, one time Lojo said I had a nice beard. Just saying. Fantastic. He commented on my video. Feel great. But anyways, no matter how big, we'll cold call him. We'll do it. I don't care.
They'll say Jesus Christ. I want to get on his channel.
He's unreachable right now.
He has forsaken us. It's still 2021 might be behind us, but
he needs at least the first quarter of 2021 to forgive and forget. All right, so yeah, we'll reach out to him. They might say you're dumb, no thanks, but we don't care. We'll just reach out to him. So just let us know right away, John B. and the Googans. Sweet. Can't wait to have that conversation.
We'll ask him.
Can't wait to have that not conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, I'd like to film with you.
You've never had this message before. Anyways. All right. So filming with YouTubers. What else we got on here? The Monster Bass Meetup. The Monster Bass Meetup is going to be an interesting one. And now Paul's invited because he recently became christened.
Another dream. And the dream pipeline for like a year.
Yeah. It's like small to semi not so small channel YouTubers that will be gathering in one household. It sounds fantastic. It throws me back, and the reason I want this to happen too, I know you guys who watch me have watched this, but the MTB house. Like, do you remember MTB Cribs where the Googans became Googans? I mean, who doesn't? And love them or hate them, that was dope. That series was dope. I want that in my life. Now they live there. We have families. That's not gonna happen.
I'll bring it with. No, never mind.
Rick, we're gonna need a bigger house. We actually need a neighborhood.
Is there baby formula, and then can I get a couple cribs, like literal cribs?
Yes. Wait. We rent a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, genius. It'll just be you and me coming out every morning in slippers. Everyone else still hungover, and we'll just be drinking coffee. Like
get the paper. Got like just rod and reel slung over the shoulder. Like, you want to go? Want to hit the ramp? Let's go, buddy.
Now you know what it's like to be in the cottage.
Yep. Welcome. Flare.
Wait, who?
Flair. Ric Flair?
No.
Yes. Do you get? Let's see. Not gonna happen. Anyways, Larry Melton Jr. I love that idea. Love that guy. Would love to fish with him. You guys have not said, but I love him from Instagram, Pond Boys. And
Yeah.
I'm just putting this out on the flick, so maybe they see that at some point. But he fishes like he's like Florida, so he just posts like giant bass all freaking year long. Like I want him to come to Michigan to ice fish.
Bro's gonna be so pissed. He's like, "Wait, you guys actually enjoy fishing?"
I want to do reverse collaboration. I'll be like, "Here's the deal. We're gonna
here's a garbage video of 0 fish. Did you have fun?
Fly yourself up here.
Yeah, bro.
I'll get you in a cold environment where you're uncomfortable
Freeze your ass off,
and you don't know what to do."
Oh man.
Oh, Georgia Bassmaster. Okay, neat. Norm, like it. Fishing with Norm. Yeah, I love this. You guys are making a dream list. Kicking their bass. Sure.
That name has always like it. I'm aware of it, and it instantly was like that person's creative, and I enjoy it.
Thinking truck, man. How about Debo? Love that idea. Debo's fantastic. I would love to do that. Justin Royal, who's on, I think he's on the Sixth Sense team. He always does these Sixth Sense unboxings. And he did a video with Milliken. Nobody said Milliken. You guys don't want me to fish with him? All right, fine. I would. That's awesome.
Fine. Then we won't.
Fine, we won't. We will.
We totally will.
Well, fishing with Rick is going to happen. Somebody just
said, dude,
yeah,
that is the idea of ideas. I want to see his vlog of that. Ricky vlogging that would just be, oh god.
Yeah. So Brent Spate says fish with Rick. Heck yeah, man. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take him out, and you guys are gonna see if he knows how to fish.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out which way he likes to bait cast, and we're gonna give him the opposite.
Yes.
That would be so mean.
Guys, I need that.
This is all we have.
This is all we got. Sorry, bro. All
so
we have
brutal.
is
watching someone like awkwardly, dude, it's brutal.
We're gonna do
good way to get fired. Hey, you've been on the team for 4 days. You're out.
No, we'll do a challenge with him. I'll just give him a box. I'll be like, you have to fish only the baits in this box. Good luck with your slam.
This is what I do every week.
We do this every week. Best of luck. RIP. Also, and we give him one of those like dude perfect bazooka rods. Like,
the vlog starts so high and positive, and like by the third cast, he's just like, it's been 14 hours.
And I'm behind him like, it's been 45 minutes.
Bro!
I'm on my 7th cast. Let's go.
Yeah. God,
dude, tactical bassing, flesher, bassing with Bill. Jeez.
Tactical bassing would be like fishing with like the Matrix. I just feel like you'd just be soaking up so much damn knowledge.
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't want to take this pill. I'm terrified of this knowledge.
I
don't deserve this knowledge. Richard Jean, the fishing machine, world's worst fishing, KVD or Zona.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they love getting requests for that. You said no matter how big.
I did. I mean, I'll send.
I don't know what's going to be easier, getting Jesus the Lord Christ to fish with me, or if I have to try and go get KVD. I don't know which one would be harder.
All you have to do is figure out all the sponsors, buy all the things.
Well, I know where he keeps his boat because it's DNR Sports. So like I know he's there right now because he just got a new boat.
Yeah. We'll just be like, I don't know how much.
I'm gonna roll up to the DNR Sports like warehouse.
Yeah.
Bro,
KVD.
Hey, K.
It's happened. Yeah. All right. Anyways, keep them coming, guys. We're gonna keep rolling here. So Bassmaster Classic has been moved to June 11th through 13th, and Monster Bass will be there. So we're gonna be there. Because why not? We're just gonna do that. We're gonna make it happen. I mean, I can't see why not. And it's in it's in Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks, Chaz, who I believe typed that, or Paul did.
There you go.
Paul typed it. Good job, Paul. Thanks. So that'll be a fun one. We're gonna do things and go to booths and talk to people, and maybe we'll do that like, what's the obligatory thing where like say our channel name to like famous people, famous fishermen.
BurlyFishing.
You're watching Burly Fishing, but it's perfect. Jordan Lee, fantastic.
Thanks, KVD. Have a nice one.
KVD, what's your favorite lawnmower? Husqvarna? I love those.
Burly Fishing. Yeah, he's a Husqvarna.
Burly, you get yourself a nice Husqvarna, please. Gonna happen. What's that, Chaz? Oh, you got a list? Chaz is making a list.
Chaz over here doing the
Chaz is actually
over here cutting
I was gonna bail on the live and be like, no, we're not calling it. Yeah. Chaz is like, here's your list, here's your deadline, let's go.
All right, Jeff, you're at like 7. We got like to get to 16, I think. Let's go. Come on.
All right, so number 8, big lake fishing.
I don't know what that means.
What I mean by that is our big lakes. Some may call them great. So we are surrounded by a bunch of great lakes. And we have access to them. I'm on Lake Michigan, and you're in the middle of the state-ish, but my dad's side, my family, like the rest of my family, is like all the way over on the east side, my mom and my dad. And we have like Lake Huron. We could hit, obviously, Lake St. Clair to me would be a big lake. But giant, greatish lakes, we're going to go hit some of those. So
Jeff wants to watch me drown.
Facts. I didn't say in the kayak, if that's what you're assuming. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
You guys don't know this, but we do have a big boat. It's just really old and really beat up, and it's my dad's. It does float. It has a unsinkable hull.
That's a real thing. That just means it is not totally underwater.
It just means that as it splits apart,
it's still floating, both sides.
But we do have one. It is called Burly's Barge, and it is not named after me. It is not named after me. So the name Burly actually comes from my grandpa. Like that was his nickname in the industry. He was in like packaging and print industries. He made super cool stuff and lots of artistic, neat things. And his house was full of awesome knickknacks like most grandparents. But he also had this fantastic boat that I went out on a whole bunch of times. So we might do that. We're
gonna troll the depths, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's built for trolling. We got downrippers on it. We can do all sorts of stuff. So what I mean by big lake fishing is not just going out there and hunting a few perch. Like
what we mean is we're going to let his dad drive. We are going to have dad pops and then probably sleep all the way home. And it's going to be just like old times.
That was your muskie trip. Yeah. I just remember like the middle of your muskie trip, Cooch laying on the big padded middle section asleep, sound asleep.
I still have pictures of that. He slept on the way there and he slept on the way back.
He just had a bucket hat on his face. And he was like, this is my sleeping situation. Ooh, Gary Nordby says Brian Latimer. God, that would be a dream. That would be fantastic. All right, number 9, swim baits. So, gonna get a swim bait set up. Circa Chaz. I'm just saying, Chaz, tell me what to do, and take his advice for once, other than all of those podcasts.
You know what we need to do? You and I need to get the same swim bait rig, and then we need to get the same swim baits, and we need to see who can cast it the most times.
Yeah. Until we die.
I'm in.
Or until somebody needs shoulder surgery. It's going to be great.
Like I said, I'm in.
Yeah, for sure. All in. Full set. So swim baits going to happen. I've got a bunch from Fish Labs, 6th Sense, a few other companies we can toss around. And then obviously we'll go get way better ones and try those. I don't know. I feel really scared about throwing a $50 thing at the end of a line into the water, but Chaz is going to make me feel better about it. So we'll do that. I feel that way because it's me, and you guys know that I lose all the baits I cast.
I was about to say, at the beginning of the episode, Jeff's like, yeah, helps us get other stuff and baits and all that. I'm like, no, don't tell them how it gets baits because they watch you just chuck them and never get them back.
And another one, and another one. Yeah, it's fantastic. Chaz says save it for him.
I love it.
Fair. Help me, Chaz. Help me. Ooh, Tyler's Real Fishing. Solid. Love it. Okay, so next one, we're only going to do if you guys unanimously tell us this sounds great in chat.
It's every person.
Literally everybody who's ever 12,000 comments need to happen.
Yeah, right.
So another one I kind of do want to do, but I also get that it's kind of clickbaity, would be magnet fishing.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's let's be real, it's metal detecting in the water, right? So you're just like, I can't take my metal detector.
It's on a lower plane of existence than that is.
you do just drag a thing on a rope, but I do want to dig up some treasure, maybe. I don't know. If you guys think that sounds good, SD says no. All right, that's one. It's no longer unanimous. Therefore,
no, we can't do it.
Yep. Thumbs down. No.
Thank you.
No.
There. Yes. See.
All right, fine. Paul said don't do it. So
all I can hear is country music. These are my people.
Dunbar the fishing machine says I'd rather watch Paul in a tree.
Wait.
Wait. Do that all the time. Trent 4 says do that with Jiggin with Jordan. I mean, if we could get Jiggin with Jordan on the phone, I would be like, whatever video you're doing this week, can I just come say hi in the background?
He's gonna come by and be like, yeah, we're doing clean my bathroom.
Got it. Done. What do you like Lysol? Is that like your favorite go-to? Like, what do you think? All right. So number 11, more tackle reviews and comparisons. Neat. What a weird goal for 2021.
This one sounds lame, but like honestly though, we, if you watch the channel, we do focus heavily on the unboxings. It's kind of what got us where we are, and it's something that we enjoy doing. But we kind of want to not necessarily make a transition, but like spice it up a little bit more with I think part of what people enjoy about the discussion and the content is like, after looking at 22,000 baits, and every week I look at 15 or 20, like here's some new ones that are out. Here's my impressions of them. And then same thing on the gear side. Like both Jeff and I are both gear nuts, and there's always things that are coming out. There's always things that like I've seen that someone else hasn't seen, or there's always questions out there like, should I get this or that? And we want to help people make those decisions, explore some of the gear, and do some more in-depth stuff like that. I also think that like, Jeff and I were just talking about a new jig that just came out, and I'm like, I want to look at that one. I want to fish it, and I want to compare it to like, brand X, right? And I want to see like, how does it fish? And then I want to like tell other people about it, because it's like, how do you want to spend your money? A paycheck's a paycheck. Like, how do you, figuring out how you allocate is important. Let us spend the money for you and like help you figure out what's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys notice, towards the latter quarter of the year, I started doing more bait reviews and other unboxings versus just the mystery boxes. So I got just a deep love for the mystery boxes. I think they're fantastic, and I will continue to get them, but I'll probably only get 3 now, the big 3, and continue to do that so you can see just sort of what's coming out each month in those, if they're doing anything different, new, unique, or cool, and decide for yourself if you want to pick a one-off or, subscribe to them for a couple months or whatever. So I still love doing those. I'm going to continue to do that, but after a few very bad experiences with some of the other mystery boxes out there, I just really don't want to get a lot of other ones, to be honest, because they've been either a complete scam or trash, and it's just really upsetting to deal with them. And I don't want to just be a channel that like buys the garbage and then knocks the garbage, because I get that they're trying to do something, and it's just not for me. But as long as it's not a complete scam, like a few companies I've mentioned before, where I do want to tell you guys, then I just don't want to mess with it. There's no point, right? So I will continue to get like the big 3. If any other great ones come out that really stand out to me, I'll consider them for sure, because I do like getting them. It's like Christmas every month. It's fantastic. And also, Chris Shu, hey guy, thanks for $5. That's a fantastic super chat, brother. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Says, thank you guys. 2 more gallons of gas towards Lake. I'm never going to say this name right, though. Is it Jocass, South Carolina?
I got it written down still. It's in the notes.
Yeah, Paul wrote this down, man. We're there. 50 more episodes and we will be there for free. but like, we definitely want to come, man. We do want to travel more, and like that's definitely in the plan. Oh, by the way, Jack Crop, the big 3 I'm talking about is 6 Cents, Monster Bass, and Mystery Tackle Box. This would be like the main 3 I get. To me, they're the ones that actually have some value, and obviously with Monster Bass, I'm on the team, brand ambassador, so I do want to continue to get those. I get 2 of them, 2 of each, like a month, so I continue to stock up on that. I've got, make sure my address isn't showing there. I have all of these. This is full of Monster Bass, like the big packs of these square bills and like the slick stick 110s and all that stuff. So I will obviously continue to get those. But really, when it comes to like tackle reviews, what I want to get into is what do we buy in bulk? So Paul's about to make a 6 cents order at some point in the next week. We get that in. We talk about what we got, why we got it for the season, when we're going to use it, what we like. I want to get the new stuff from these brands. So like Catch Co just dropped that jig that Paul mentioned. I want to get it. I did the clickbaits, which obviously I had no freaking clue what those were because apparently they're not chatterbaits. Everybody told me. So like just it's a new thing. It's literally a new type of bladed jig. Neat. Cool. Let's try it out. Let's see if it catches fish. I want to learn about it. I want to try it out and maybe give you guys our like perspective and 2 cents on that bait having used it versus you just getting this standard marketing nonsense from those companies. Because I'll be real, I watched Lake Fork guy and Perrick fishing with the clickbait, and they were fishing it like through grass. And I was like, cool, I'll go fish this through grass. It doesn't fish through grass that well. And I was like, this doesn't do the thing that I thought they were doing. And then everybody said, no, you don't fish it through the grass. Fish it around grass and over grass, like spinnerbait. And I was like, oh, cool. Now I know.
Now we know. But that,
I thought the guys that made it were telling me what to do.
But that's the idea, right? Is like there's a huge difference between like seeing a bait on Instagram and then like getting it in your hands, getting it on the end of a line, and actually fishing it. And I find that if you got sucked in by like every marketing scam and you ended up like just buying every bait that you saw, what you're going to find is that like a lot of those baits work really well. A very small percentage of them don't work very well. But within that range of like, these are all good baits, you're going to find that like this works well for me. This works well in this situation. This works well in this situation. And you can't know that until you've actually fished it. And so we can help you kind of make that leap, right? So you talked about like, no, it's not necessarily something that's like supposed to be in heavy cover. It's supposed to be around heavy cover. That helps you figure out like, look, most of the time when I fish, I'm in the river. I don't need to worry about that one little bit. I don't need to buy this. Yeah. Or I constantly fish half cover and I'm looking for pike on a daily basis. This is the bait for me, right? And those are some of the things that we can help you do. So I think, and that's what gets us excited. So it's like, it's a little bit of a, like, I want to do the gear reviews and I also want to provide the information. So it's a nice little combo there.
Yeah, exactly. It's the most fun thing that we get to do. And I know like the gear reviews are a little bit like less liked versus the tackle. You guys are tackle junkies. I get it. I get new sunglasses. You're like, whatever, sunglasses are not that important. I mean, they are, but they're not. That video gets nowhere near as many views as just unboxing tackle. So yeah, we'll do more tackle. We're not at a point where we can be as cool as Debo's fishing just yet when he's unboxing his freaking 6 cents a tackle warehouse that are like the size of this rabbit baits box. But you know, we'll get there eventually. We'll still be ordering baits. We'll still compare them. We've got a huge jerk bait comparison that we'll do in the spring when the ice melts away, because we have a ton of different brands that we can compare for you guys. So get a good idea if maybe the Vision 110 is worth $24 freaking dollars. That's what I would like to know, because I can get the Provoke for $8.
Well, I want to see the freshwater version of that. Oh God, what's it called? Not the other 6 cents, the shorter jerk bait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out what it's called, because I freaking want that thing so bad. It looks freaking sweet.
For sure. So we'll be doing that. We got upgrading the rod and reel arsenal. We already mentioned swim bait, rod and reel. So we've already been working at that. Gonna keep doing that. Upgrading this office, and then I'll give you guys a tour of it. It's there. There it is. There it is, the whole place right here. It's very tiny. Paul was here filming. He knows. But
yeah, it's warm in there. Can confirm.
It heats up. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, B. Dooley, great question. What's your sub goal for the year? Sub goal for the year is, I'm going to say it here, 30. 30K.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a reach? Is that reasonable?
No. That's reasonable in a way that a goal should be reasonable, where we should be able to do it, but it is a stretch.
It is a stretch. 30K would be phenomenal. Yeah. Hopefully we can do that. Help. Said help. Just share the channel. Just if 12,000 people share the channel with 2 friends, we're way over that. There you go.
We'll be mostly done. And no, this is not a scheme.
No.
Dude, okay, so that jerk, the one from 6 cents is called the Hyper Jerk. I will put this out there. Jeff said I'm looking at doing an order with 6 cents. Let me know what 6 cents bait you guys are looking at. I know
there you go.
We are going to be getting fall here at some point, right? So we're already kind of planning out what things are going to look like after winter. Some of the stuff I'm looking at, the Provoke, their jerkbait. I'm obviously looking at the Hyper Jerk, the Divine Ballhead Finesse jigs. I need to, just from straight stock up standpoint, all the flat-sided stuff, everything flat-sided, all of it. And then the one thing that I've never seen one, I've never had one in my hand, the Mini Mag square bill. So they do a square bill. It's like a bigger profile, but it's like not the full. It's like the Mini Mag. That thing looks sweet. So that's what I'm looking at. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Let me know what colors you're interested in. That's kind of their thing. It's like super high quality, paint jobs, hooks, premium everything. Obviously Black Magic, right? But they do, some of their craw patterns are really, really cool looking. And then all of their jerk baits come in a couple of clear, like pink colors. Yeah. And I'm super excited about, and then love their new Threadfin Shad colors. Those look really good.
Yeah, I do like those a lot. So let's see. Brian Lee says the Flush 5.2 and the Crush Flat 75X. The Crush Flat 75 is one of my favorite square bills of all time. I have a ton of those. And then you got the Flush 5.2.
Yep.
And Fishing with T-Men says you should fish with Fishing with T-Men. There you go. Somebody please self-promote yourselves. Come on. You're the only one that said that.
This is like not voting for yourself in the election. You're like, vote for the other guy.
What? No, don't be a good person. Just do it. Yo, Chris Shue, another $5 super chat, dude. You are single-handedly helping support the show, you two. You and Fish are
going to run me out of Yingling.
Don't need it. In your gullet. All right, we're going to announce our giveaway winner here in just a couple secs here. So, Chaz, whenever you queue up the winner, does it just drop in chat? How does this work? Or you tell me I announce it? You're muted.
Bated breath.
Hear it all. Chaz, open the curtain, Chaz.
Yes, everyone type something. Say, hello, everybody.
If you in the room, type some things, nice things. Say something nice about somebody else in chat. Just pick one person. Say hello. How's your day? That's nice.
What's that in Christmas Vacation where the grandma walks in and they're like, "Why don't you go in the other room and say hello, everybody?" And then she's like, "I should say that. Hello, everybody."
Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna let Chaz cue this up here in just a minute. So hang tight, keep typing in chat.
We're listening to Chaz.
Okay, in a second, let's speed round last couple things, and then we're gonna announce them, right?
Yes.
So last couple goals for 2021. We talked about upgrades. Okay, so more camping trips. Camping gonna happen. At least 4 or 5 trips to the secret spot. The secret spot is the juice. It is an amazing little like lake with a canal and all sorts of.
You've already said too much.
And we're going to fish that a heck ton of times, and we're gonna catch a ton of fish. And it's
gonna look like I am in. Have you ever seen those like blurry background things where they make it look like you're in the office? That's what I'm gonna look like. I'm in an office fishing because I'm gonna blur out the background so I won't spot burn. You're gonna be like, "How's this guy in a lunch cafeteria right now? I don't understand it. You're in a Starbucks. How are you pulling a 3-pound bass? I don't understand."
We're just gonna like blur out the herons' faces and like
all the herons
deepen their voices.
Those poor souls.
You won't even know what type of animals are nearby. So we've got that. I threw this one in there. This one's for you, Paul. Return to the puddle.
Oh yeah. No, I know exactly. I saw that when you wrote it and I was like,
yeah. I want to go back to the puddle this year. So fantastic spot. And then bank fishing and fly fishing. We did not do any fly fishing this year.
I did.
You were fly fishing in one video. You got wrecked.
Wasn't good.
So if we do fly fishing though, I say we gotta like actually go for trout or do something a little bit different, or we just plug smallies on the Grand. I don't know. I've done a video like that before. I think it was last year or 2019 that I did one of those. So could do that again, but bank fishing would be a lot of fun. We've been doing a bit of that lately because we kind of stored the boats and we'll still meet up and we just want to go hit the water. So we go bank fish. What else you gonna do? But yeah, I want to get like a good mix of that going. So hopefully appeal to some of you guys that don't have boats, right? Like I don't have a bass boat. It's hard for me to watch bass boat videos because I'm like, I don't have that thing that's super awesome and gets you everywhere that you could ever want to go and then hold you there specifically to one spot. Not cool. Or if you don't have a sweet kayak, right? If you just got a bank, like you can still catch tons
sometimes
of
you
fish.
just gotta bang the bank, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bang that bank. All right. So anyways, Chaz, let's do this giveaway, huh? So this is for the rabbit baits.
No, roll it. If they chatted, they chatted.
All right, let's just call this winner. So who's the winner? Tell me, Chaz. Jeff Lauer. Is that the screen handle name?
Post on Skype.
Post the name. We got a winner. Is he here?
Give us the name.
Yeah.
Give me a name. I wish that I had known about this earlier. Oh my god. Hey, I spelled that right.
Wait.
First try.
So is Jeff Lauer here? You have to say hi in chat or we're drawing again. That means you're not here.
Oh, yo.
Does it draw from the beginning of the show? Last 15 minutes. Yeah. So Jeff, where are you at, dude? Is he here? I don't know. What do we do? Play us off, Chaz.
Oh no.
Yep.
Ah,
hey, there he is. Woo!
Way to go, man.
Dude, nick of time. I was about to be like, somebody else spin this thing. No, that's awesome, man. All right, so Jeff. Ooh, all right. Well, Jeff, here's the deal, man. You need to email us so that we can do this for you. So what's it, Chaz? Podcast at, you're going to type it in chat.
Type it in chat.
Podcast at burlyfishing.com. So, Jeff, you got a great name. You seem like a great guy. I don't even know you, but you're probably fantastic. You're in Toronto. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me with the Canada shipping. Somebody give me the Canada shipping cheat codes. Chaz is going to help me with that. Last time I shipped to a winter in Canada, it was like $40 freaking dollars. Well, yeah, I can't go over the border and ship it. Come on, Chaz. What's a border? What are those? All right. Anyways, we'll get you your baits, dude. I don't care how expensive it is. I'll sneak over that board. No, I won't. We'll figure it out.
Never give you baits.
I'll be arrested. You'll never get them. You have to bail me out. When you bail me out, I'll get you your baits. It's gonna be fine. So yeah, Chris Shue, price to pay. Hey man, you paid for the shipping today. Thanks, brother. That's fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna ship you the baits. We've got what was it? The pack of foxtails. We got the craws. We got the shaker worm, and we got the darter. So you're gonna have some baits, man. And they are. Oh, by the way, Jeff, tell me what like colors you want. Go check out Rabid Baits' website. So was it rabidbaits.com, right? Go to rabidbaits.com. Jeff specifically, but also all of you, so you can check out these baits. Jeff, check out their colors. Let me know their colors. I'll let you know if I specifically have it. I should, and then I'll give you the colors you want. Cool deal. Except for purple, Paul called them. Sorry.
You will have me at your home. I'll be legit. This is mine.
So awesome, man. Congrats. I'm so happy we got to do an actual live giveaway. It's a ton of fun. Hit us up with that email, give us your address, all that jazz, and we'll ship that out to you this week, maybe tomorrow. We can do it as soon as humanly possible. If not tomorrow, Saturday for sure. We'll make it happen. So What else? So 2021 is going to be an interesting year. There's going to be many more podcasts, 52-ish to be specific. Ballpark 52 of them, maybe, because they're weekly. And maybe, how many videos is 3 times 52? So whatever, 156 videos coming your way as well. I can math sometimes. I do it on videos. I just cut out the part where I'm like, carry the 2 and then. But yeah, this will be tons of videos coming your way. Lots of different things. We're going to shake it up. We're going to have some fun. We're going to collaborate. So keep those ideas coming though, guys, because I mean, shoot, if you had let me go magnet fishing, I felt real dumb when I got 200 views on that video. Because
I found a spoon.
I found a spoon. It's a really old spoon, all right? Ooh, discount code for the hat? Apparel discount code. I don't know specifically. Chaj, do you want to look on do you ever use retailmenot.com? I don't know if Monster Bass is on there,
Get
but
out of here.
no, I think there's maybe a 20% off code that they've had circulating a while. Go to monsterbass.com, go to the homepage.
There was a 20% code
Yeah.
on the homepage when you get in there. I don't know if that's like a one-time thing when you sign up for the email, but give it a shot. But I definitely don't have one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I what? My
No, it's for subscriptions.
Yeah. So that's the thing with Monster Bass is they have different discount codes for different things. So the subscription box has one. They do run the apparel discounts every now and then, so you got to kind of keep your eye on it.
Your moments.
If you're a subscriber, they text you and email you. I get 5,000 a month. So you generally know when a deal is, you don't miss it. So I'd suggest that. Maybe go subscribe. I can give you a code on the box. Anybody here that wants a Monster Bass box, save 15, SAVE, all caps, 15. Go save $15 off your first box. So you can do that. But apparel, that's a different story. Not sure. Check the website. And if I do ever get one, I will post it on Instagram, YouTube, and I'll let you guys all know because I want you to buy their stuff and my stuff. So there you go.
Get the heck, because it's freaking sweet. I like the black one a lot.
Yeah, Paul needs to get one now. He's on the team. I mean, not this.
What
team.
the F? I got the gray one. I got the other one. I need the black one.
You gotta step your game up, son.
Brutal.
Anything else for 2021?
Oh man, I just
excitement.
Thank you again, and I am actually very pumped about everything that's going on right now and everything we're gonna do. And I'm just really thankful. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And gals. Thank you, folks.
We always have to specifically say that. It's the Midwestern vernacular. We just say, "What's up, guys?" And it's like a gender neutral term, but now we have to specify guys and gals.
I like specifying. It makes me feel like I'm acknowledging everyone.
Paul calls me on it every single time. I will be a mile away from him on my GoPro saying "Oh, you guys check this out," and he's like, "And gals."
And you gals.
So far away. It's fantastic. The Burly Fishing sun shirt, fishing with T-Man, man. I gotta go back and figure out who made me this. I have their handle, I have their info. I can send you over to them, but I didn't make this. Nobody sells this. There are 2 of them, and they're right here. And
you know what we need though? We need this in the Reaper.
And the Reaper, oh dude, that's so fantastic. That's an apparel episode. Apparel episode coming later. Because we got to get that. We got to get the Gore-Tex gear. You know what? Where's your wallet? Just turn it upside down right now.
Legit.
Realistically, where's your wife? Tell her you're sorry 1,000 times.
Can I mute this room?
You can. We can soundproof this if you want to. All right, you guys. So, hey, welcome back to 2021. This is the Burly Fishing Podcast. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm so happy to be back live doing these things. I'm so just thankful of all of you guys that we are able to do this thing, that we're allowed. Is this legal? Are we allowed to do this thing? How is this possible that this could be my life one day? So this is fantastic. I love seeing you guys. Love talking to you in chat. Thanks for being here. Be here again next week. Same time, same place. You know where to go. 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays on YouTube. There are no foreseeable holidays will not be possible at this moment. I'm gonna jinx it at this
point. Whatever. Tell your friends. Tell your No, Chaz, we'll figure it out.
I'll disappear.
Chaz says he's gonna be gone. I don't like to hear that.
Yeah, Trent, set your alarm. It's gonna be good. Chris Shue says Rock Band 2005. Is that a reference to when we were talking about playing Rock Band? Oh, it wasn't 2005.
Yeah, when was that? 2010?
Yeah, it would have been. It was the college days, man. You got to say that now because you're old. Well, you're also already 75. So
I came out of college and just tacked on 45 years.
How was World War II? Was it good? Did you win? What side were you on?
It was tough.
All right, you guys. We'll be back next week. Come join us again. And of course, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at BurlyFishing. Follow us on Facebook. Do all the things. We're on TikTok too if you want to see goofy, silly stuff every once in a while. And subscribe to the podcast. Drop us a 5-star review if you like the content. That helps us out a lot. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about on future episodes. Give us some ideas. We read all your comments. We read all your stuff. We appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next week. Charles, take us out.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within. Oh, I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart.